quick update of what's been going on in Talbot shop. And here in my hands is probably the world's most powerful RC car. This has got 100 horsepower. It's already done 204 mile an hour, and I'm aiming to go for the world record. I think the world record is like 225 mile an hour or something. So we've got a little bit of catching up to do because I've only done 124. But anyway, we had a few problems why it wouldn't go faster. So I'm going to show you those problems in a minute. But first, behind me here, I've got the $10,000 18 car Traxxas and Armour Mega Bundle competition that ends today in the next few hours. At the time of filming this video, it's about 4 hours. So you haven't got long left. I'm also giving away 20 free tickets to anyone that buys one or more tickets. Tickets are £5. That's around about $6 or $7. So today, one of you viewers is going to win all of these RC cars. There's a Traxxas X-Max 8S, an XRT latest version, Armour Infraction, a couple of little Groms, Armour Creighton 8S EXB, Armour Notorious, Armour Creighton 6S EXB, Senton, Traxxas Drifter, Traxxas Rally Car, Max Slash, UD Armour, Harvey. There's loads, 18 cars. If you click on the link down below in the description box, there's a full breakdown of all the cars included in the mega bundle, and in just a few hours one of you guys is going to own all of them. Alternatively, the winner can choose a $14,000 cash alternative. You might be thinking why. It's going to cost me a few grand depending on where the world I've got to ship these to ship them, so it's going to work out a lot less hassle for me just to pay the winner the cash, and for the winner can then choose which cars he wants to buy himself, or of course he can spend the money on whatever he pleases. So hit that link down below in the description box, and in just a few hours all of these cars behind me or the cash could be yours. So remember, 20 free tickets if you buy one or more tickets, and the promo code to that is RC. So head over to the site in the description box down below, click on the little enter now, hit the promo code button, put in there RC, buy one or more tickets, and you're going to get 20 free tickets, and yeah, that lot could be yours in just a few hours. Anyway, let's have a quick look inside this speed sausage just to refresh ourselves what we're letting ourselves in for. We've got 4 XLX 2-speed controllers and Castle 1700 kV speedrun motors. Each one of these, 25 horsepower. There's 4 of them, 100 horsepower in total. So the first problem, tyres do not hold up. This is the front one here, completely gone. And if you have a look at this rear one, look, the centrifugal force where the wheels are spinning so fast, you're just blowing the foam straight off. I've had a lot of suggestions with people saying, why don't you use rubber tyres? Well, the fastest that I know that a rubber tyre's gone is about 150 mile an hour. The trouble is on rubber, the tyres are only glued on the very edge. Wrong example really, that tyre there. Might as well look at the Infraction tyre, for example, which is more relevant. But the rubber is only glued on the edge. So you've got all that centrifugal force trying to pull all that rubber off. Plus it's a lot heavier on a tiny contact area. With foam, it's a lot, well, it is weaker, but it's so much lighter and it's glued all the way across. I've done some testing. Foam is by far the strongest for speed running. No rubber can compare. People have said skateboard wheels, hockey pucks, aluminium wheels. The trouble is, tyres need grip. This is wheel driven. So being wheel driven, it's got to grip the floor to get the grip to make the car go. If you have something too hard on there with no grip, it's not going to move. It's going to skid all over the place. You're not going to be able to stop, and you're going to smash the car into a million pieces. So you need something with grip. When people say, oh, the world's fastest real car, it's got aluminium wheels, well, they're not wheel driven. They're like jet engine driven or something like that. And for that, you don't really need any grip. So anyway, these are the tyres that I was using before, and now I've got a set of these ones here that are really hard to get hold of, but they're a little bit bigger. The bigger the tyre, the slower it's got to turn for the same speed. And in theory, there's less centrifugal force pulling that foam off. So we should get some more speed out of these. Next problem, differentials. I keep blowing the differentials. Over here, I've got some heavy duty ones. These ones here have got much bigger teeth on them. I've also got a set of aluminium bulkheads. The bulkheads on there now are plastic, so the plastic can flex and that can make the diff strip. This being metal is going to hold it all together a lot better. I tried to fit them before, but it didn't all fit together because they're slightly different. But now I've got these special shock towers, some Scorched RC, and also some Hobeo ones that should work. work in this combination of these bulkheads and that car. This car's a Hobeo VTE2, I think it is, and it's got armour infraction parts on it as well. It's a bit of a hybrid. My buddy Rob is organising a speed event, so we're going to be going there in the next couple of months, and hopefully we're going to get that world record. I mean, I'm no expert when it comes to these speed runs, and people have said to me, Kev, why haven't you got the world record yet? The trouble is, I'm up against people that have made speed runs their whole entire life. This is just like a bit of a side gig for me. You know, I've got monster trucks, RC helicopters, RC cars, bashers, and loads of other hobbies, and I've got to film and edit and do other business stuff. I haven't got time to make speed running my dedication of my life. So, you know, I might give it like a week, a year that I'm working on it, and I'm going against people that have got a runway on their doorstep and they're working on them like in all their spare time. So it's going to be a tough call, but we might do it. I think we've got the horsepower. If we can get the reliability, I think we might have it in the bag, or it might blow up into a million pieces. We'll see soon. I've been doing a bit more work on the Game Over LMT monster truck replica of my real monster truck. I've just done the Bigfoot video. I've just had a few more RC cars turn up out here. So I've got a brand new associated B7 and an RC10 GT. We've got these 1/7 scale Hoonicorn cars as well. I think I've got Adam Oton speed controller. These are just a roller, but it's kind of like infraction sized. Got a few crawlers and completely out of space. Everything is completely packed with RC cars everywhere. When I first moved into this house, you guys said, oh Kev, your new studio is a bit small. And I agree, but when I first moved to the Isle of Man, the idea was it's just to buy a house, move in quickly, just to get here quickly, and then get a feel for the place, see if I like it, and then see what area I want to sort of live in more permanently. So I've just bought a new house, and there's enough space in there to have a massive hobby room for all the RCs. Hang tight, guys. We're going to have an epic shop soon, but we've got to build it all, we've got to set it all up. So for now, I'm still filming in this tiny little shop here, which has done me very well for the last year, but definitely outgrown it. I've seen a few comments with people saying, when are we going to get a house tour? Well, the thing is, I already put a lot of my life online, and I like to keep some stuff private. So you'll see parts of it in videos when it's relevant for the video, but as for a full-on house tour, probably not. It is gotta be boat season coming up. I've got a few boats here. I've got a new Oxidine marine boat coming that's supposed to do about 110, 120 mile an hour. I've got some more boats down there, and I've got naughty speed controllers here. Look, these can do 12S lipos, so you know how like overvolt RC cars and make them go crazy fast. Well, I want to try and do it to boats. So I've got this Shreddy, is it called? Horizon Shreddy thing, and it was a little bit on the slow side. We crashed it as well and it exploded a little bit, but I can't remember what S it runs on. I think it was like 3S or 4S or something like that. Now we can give it 12S. A lot of you guys said, why don't I get into construction? So I've got a little toy construction set here. I personally can't see myself enjoying it, but until you've tried it, you don't know. So I'm going to give it a go. So all the way up there, I've got my Dodge Demon or Hellcat, whatever you want to call it, from Primal RC. I'm not going to get it down because there's a mission getting it up there. But anyway, I've done a video on it before. It was a bit wet and it was a bit slidey. So over here, I've got these brand new Perfect Pass gyros. It's supposed to be like the next level in gyro action. So I'm thinking of putting that in there and messing about with suspension and try and make it so we can properly drift it. Because you can get it sideways, but it just spins out. There's not really any control. So hopefully with this and bit of suspension work, we might be able to get this thing to drift. I've seen people say before, Kev, it's a Hellcat. It shouldn't drift. Why do you want to drift it? Well, the same as every reason with anything RC. If it puts a smile on your face, you're doing it right. And if I can drift that massive RC car, that's going to put a massive smile on my face. And if purists don't like it, then they don't have to watch, do they? And up here, I've got the Armour Notorious and the Armour Creighton. They got a little bit destroyed in the last video, so I've got a whole load of scorched RC parts to put on these. Titanium chassis, scorched bulkheads. So we're going to get all that lot on there and do another video on those as well. Don't ask me when all those videos are going to come. I'm working on them. I've got so much on my plate right now with the house move, building a new studio, still trying to get videos out, trying to get this speed car ready. I don't really know where to start, but we still got videos. I'm still trying to get 2-3 videos out a week, but we'll see. When you see a bit of a break, you know why, because Kevy's busy. And don't forget, these RC cars, promo code RC, they end in a few hours. RC promo code, you get 20 free tickets, and in a few hours all this lot here could be yours. Link down below in the description box.
Do you want to win one of my RC cars? Click here. Click here to subscribe and become part of the crew. It's free. Or click here to see one of my other videos.